from available ang exam from alas 7 sa buntag hangtod alas 11:30 sa gabi. So gibuhat nako ni so that makatake mo exam sa time na convenient sa inyo ha and kusog or stable ang internet connection. Okay? Since naghatag ko sa exam or since ang exam available from 7 o'clock in the morning to 11:30 sa gabi, so dili ko mohatag og special exam unless valid ang imuhang reason. So the validity of your reason depends on tanawon sa nako unsa ka valid ang inyong valid reason. Klaro? Nasabtan? Any question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Clarification so far? Wala? Anyone? So wala na problema? Okay, so kung wala na problema, we have to start with our discussion now. Okay, so this is part of the exam still. This is lesson 2. So part pa ni siya sa ato ang first exam. So appeal ni sa coverage sa ato ang first exam. So unsa may nakita ninyo sa okay, based on the topic, so we have here lesson 2, entrepreneurial process. So entrepreneurial process, when we talk about entrepreneurial process, it is a course of action. So ang course of action, mao ni siya ang mga function or activities in action na gina-associate nato para ma-identify, ma-evaluate, and ma-perceive nato ang mga opportunities. Okay? Okay? So, tanawon nato diri ang mga opportunities. So, ang entrepreneurial process actually is about identifying the opportunities and bring these opportunities into or pursue these activities and seize this one, okay, in order for the organization to exploit this, and from that opportunity mahimo siya karon nga bag-o nga business sa isa ka organization or a new business for a company. Okay, so this is the table for the entrepreneurial process that start with innovation, and that innovation is because of some triggering event. Okay, kaning triggering event could be the any situation na maka-trigger, okay, for the organization to innovate or to change or to take action. And from the triggering event, so nakakope ka og innovation, then it will be implemented and it becomes growth. Okay, so to discuss this further, para mas masabtan siya, so mao ni siya atong discussion. So we have here the activities and skills from each stage. So entrepreneurial stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there is a stage 1. So mao ni siya ang stage where ang activity na buhaton is getting idea. So this could be done through brainstorming, this could be done through looking into challenges and eventually develop some opportunities. Okay, then opportunity identification, then that includes idea and scanning the environment, identifying the opportunity, developing the opportunity, evaluating the opportunity, and evaluating the team. Okay, next is opportunity development. Okay, so in stage 1, in stage one, so since it is idea, getting the idea or idea generation, or shall we say, identification of opportunity. So from that, pag nakakuha na tag idea, maka-identify na to sa opportunity, so ma-develop na to ang opportunity. Okay, so development of this opportunity into a possible business or a possible solution to any problem that we have. Then opportunity evaluation, we have to evaluate because there are some opportunity, guys, na dili siya masustain. What I'm trying to point out is dili siya magdugay no, sa industry. Next is assessment of the entrepreneurial team. Now, the skills needed sa aning activity and with this stage is the technical skills. Technical skills mo ni siya ang atong skills na gikinahanglan particularly of that particular idea. Let's say naka-generate ta or sa ato ang opportunity identification, let's say COVID-19, we found out na kanang na ay opportunity for online selling, online delivery whatsoever. So dapat natay technical skills about what? About computer, about kana online tracking, and something like that. Then we have communication. This is referred to this is refers to how we communicate, how we talk with the team. Then problem solving. So since we have this opportunity, sometimes ang opportunity is in the form of problem. And the solution that we have to the problem would be our idea na kailangan for that particular opportunity. And of course, motivation. So this is refers to our drive or interest towards doing something. No? Okay. And adaptability to change. This is refers to our skills of being kana bang able to adjust with change. No? And time management skills. So this is very important. Okay, then financial management to manage the finances of the organization. And human resource management. This is refers to managing the human resources of the organization, or shall we say the employees of the organization. The marketing management refers to the management of the distribution and selling of our product, advertising and pricing, and so on. And of course, networking. Networking refers to be able to have circles of people, okay, around you. Okay, any questions so far? Clarification? Anyone? Any question? My question, guys? Okay, so kung walay question, let's move on. Okay, next is Entrepreneurial Stage 2. So diri, ang activity would be motivation. Motivation to become an entrepreneur. So this is refers to your interests, to your drive to become an entrepreneur. Another is planning. So you already have identified kani ang opportunity, na-identify na nimo ang or na-develop na nimo opportunity, na-evaluate na nimo, you already have the idea. So you have to make some planning. Asa ka magsugod, how you start it. And gathering resources you need to start. Okay, the skills needed is again the technical skills, the problem-solving skills, the numeracy and literacy. So numeracy because you have to get resources, how many, that includes how many employees you need, how many resources you need, how much money you need, okay, and of course communication skills. Then we have motivation, adaptability to change, as I've said, to be able to adjust to change. Learning abilities, learning in the sense that when you have the the planning, you will be able to learn about how this plan works, no? And decision making skills. Okay, it's very important for you to have the decision making skills. That means when to start, how to start, okay, everything. Then negotiating skills. Now, gathering of resources, you have to negotiate with people. You have to negotiate with your suppliers. So, kailangan natin mo negotiating skills here. Financial management, human resource management, legal, no? Legal restrictions or regulations refers to those kanang imposed, no, by the government that will govern, okay, the start of our business. Okay, marketing, networking, planning, role model interpretation, ability to gather and control resources, and of course, calculated risk. No? Sa business, whether we like it or not, na-adjud tayo risk, no, na ma-encounter. So there are risks present, no, in the business. But then kung ang risk gani istadihan na nato ang business, atuan ang gitan-aw how this business affects, no, our business, most likely na-calculate na nato ang risk daan. Okay, so pag mintag calculated ang risk, kabalo na ta how to respond, no? How to react to the risk, no, that we may encounter. Stage 3, skills required for success. Okay, so activities includes improving organizational capability. So i-improve na nato ang capability. So remember diri nga part naka-start na ta. Diri nga part i-improve na nato ang capability sa atong organization, like kung sa una ang kaya lang nato i-produce is 200 lang kabuok, siguro i-improve na nato karon to be for us to be able to have more than, no, the kanang existing production capacity na ata. Implementing a management style in order to grow managerial competencies. So what kind of manager style, no, what type or what style, no, that you have to consider, like is it participative, well, where you allow members or subordinates to participate in management the organization, or is it autocratic, where you will only when the management have the kanang total control over the organization. Then setting up production process. So mag-set up na ta sa atong production process here, mag-set up na ta sa atong structure and system. Structure that we're talking here is the management structure. Do we follow line structure wherein the control is on the top management level? Okay, then we have to ensure that there is quality control, then waste elimination and cost effectiveness activities. So we have to eliminate waste and make sure that our production is cost effective. Cost effective gani kung dili ta wala ta nagasayang sa resources. Dealing with distributors and suppliers. So we have to deal with distributors. Distributors gani mo sila ang naga-distribute sa ato ang product. So selling to customers, collecting the finance, resolving operational problem, then fending competitors, and steering the organization towards its goal and determining key variable for success. So this includes kanang trying to identify what are the goals of the organization and what are the variables consider factor for the success of the organization. Okay. And then the next one is technical skills. So, ang skills na kailangan is the technical skills, problem-solving skills, then decision-making skills, motivation still there, time management, negotiating skill, communication, learning abilities, ability to adaptability to change. So, business system management. So, during the PITA, dapat naka-install ng tao business system management. Business system management is a method of which kailangan natong maka-establish o kanang process and procedures needed for our business. Okay? Then general management refers to pagmintag general management refers to kanabang having someone to look up or to look into the business, no, na kanang natay we call it in business as the unity of command. Next is financial management, human resource management skills, ICT skills. So it's not kumbaga, it's impossible for the organization to do business now without computers and internet. Okay? So we need ICT skills. Marketing, networking, operational kasi in the operation or the manufacturing of the business, we need to have or to consider the operation. Planning, value chain management, of course, creativity, innovation, opportunity recognition, model interpretation, ability to gather and control resources, and of course, the last one again is calculated risk. Okay. Next is stage 4. So sa stage 4, naano ta sa market expansion. Market expansion, this happens because there are times no, that our market is saturated. Mayon ganito og saturated ang market mura ba og kanang tanan na tanan nagamit na sa to ang product, so saturated na ang market ana niya. So, kahit saturated naman ang market, kailangan nato ang market expansion. So, market expansion can be done through product development and market development. So, product development ang tawag kung nag-create ta og new product para sa existing na market. So, kunyari, atong business is pansit. So, before ang ato ang product is katong fresh Mickey, so karon na natay pansit canton. Gi-introduce nato sa the same consumer. Market development is the same ang atong product, pansit Mickey nga fresh, gi-introduce nato sa lain nga market. Let's say, primero sa tabong lang imuhang pansit, karon imuhang introduce to lain na market area like Mako, something like that. Then we have technological change, then gathering resources rather, operations, organizational development. So the skills needed is technical skills, problem solving skills, adaptability to change, learning abilities, numeracy and literacy, motivation again, time management, communication skills, negotiating skills, decision making skills, okay, business system management again, general management.
But the thing is, wala na ako mag-contribute in terms of employment as opposed to yung katamang sa ekonomiya.
Okay, financial management, ICT skills, marketing, networking, operational, same, no? Same lang gihapon siya sa ato ang stage 3. Okay, so moving forward, now, from this table, no, starting from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. Okay? So it can be noticed that only motivation as a skill considered important in all stages of entrepreneurship. Now, yung may question, ngano motivation is considered as the most important skills in all sa tanan nga entrepreneurship process. Okay? So, this is because ang motivation man good guys mao ang mag-draw sa interest ka na bang regardless of there is opportunity no for entrepreneurship, kung wala kay interest wala pa rin yun. Okay, so interest is very important. Okay, interest is very important in the entrepreneurial activities. Okay? So moreover, marketing is deemed important in all stages also except in stage 2. Because in stage 1, do wala pa kay product, kailangan nimo i-identify kinsa imong market. Sa stage 2, wala pa. Sa stage 3 na anak kay product, so kinahanglan nimo i-consider ang market again. And stage 4, more on stage 4 because kailangan na nimo ang market expansion. The gathering of resources started to become an important skills from stage 2 to stage 4. So, sa stage 2 man good, sa stage 1 parang idea generation pa ni siya. Sa stage 2, murag sugod naman taan. So, kailangan na. Okay? Any questions so far, guys? Qualification, clarification? Everyone? Wala na. Okay, excuse me for a while ha.
None so far, ma'am.
Kadali lang ka mag-CR sa akong kadali. Okay? Okay, let's continue.
Disruptive innovation.
So, okay na? Napa mo diha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then next one is opportunity identification. So is considered important in stage 1. Ngano importante man siya ang kanang opportunity identification sa stage 1 because nag-start pa man ta, no? So kinahanglan ma-identify nato ang opportunity. Then sa stage 4, kasi as I've said, let's say, market expansion ka, so we need to have the opportunity kasi mag-expand ka. So furthermore, human resource management, financial management, and technical skills are deemed necessary in stage 3 and 4. So, nganong importante siya sa stage 3? Tungod kay mauna na siya ang panahon that we are at the height, no, of our operation. So creativity is also seen in important in stage 1 and 3. So creativity kay sa stage 1 ba wala pa ta ka-start. So make it sure na the product or the service that we have developed is kana bang create amazing, no? It should be amazing or kana na siya wow na impact. Okay, and lastly, communication, operations, and innovation skills are considered key in stage 3. So, communication. Okay, so these are the opportunity identification. So, idea and scanning the environment. So, this involve macro scanning and micro scanning.
Ikaw ang nasa donut no.
Si Ay na lang, wala. O, si Ay na lang, takabalog na unsa.
Basta ko after na ko last ko sa
Okay, so now let's continue. And this is now the scanning the environment. So sa entrepreneurship guys, importante kay nato nga mascan ang ato ang environment, both the macro and the micro scanning. So micro scanning is done when we try to study the environment na naay direct impact sa ato ang business. So katong mga naay direct impact sa atong business, consider to sila as micro. Okay? So example of that micro, mo ni sila si customer. Na ba direct impact si customer sa ato ang business? Yes or no?
Sure.
Okay? So unsa may direct effect? Sa may direct effect ni kuan ni customer sa unsa ni sa ato ang business.
Yung mga
Okay, aside from the customer, napatay another microenvironment, and this is the supplier. So si supplier na siya direct effect no or direct impact sa atong business kay siya ang mag-supply sa ato ang mga materials na kailangan sa business. Intermediaries, then competitors, kailangan taon sa competitors, no? And of course, the general public. The general public that includes kanang tanan, no? Nga mura ba na ay impact no, sa inyo sa organization. Okay, so my question is, kaila ba mo sa intermediaries?
Si Sir Mikoy, si
Kaila ba mo sa intermediaries? Hello? What is intermediaries? Hello? Naapa mo diha?
Ma'am.
So,
Yes,
kabalo ba
ma'am.
mo?
Naapa, ma'am.
Kabalo ba mo sa intermediaries?
Yes, ma'am. Kanang murag agent, ma'am.
Okay, so, going back sa business, let's say, ang akong business is pansit, tapos ang customer ka mo. In between, katong nasa tunga, para makaabot akong pansit dito sa inyo ha, muna siya itong ginatawag na intermediaries. Okay? So, can you give me an example of intermediaries?
Wholesaler, ma'am.
Okay, wholesaler, what else?
Retailers, distributors, ma'am.
Retailer, so kana si wholesalers o si retailers, distributor na sila or vendors. Unsa pa?
Entertainment agent po, ma'am.
Ha? Paano napasok si entertainment agent diri ka?
Kanang agent siya, ma'am, baka na siya yung naga-distribute good, ma'am.
Nga, distributor. Okay, what else? Ano pa? Unsa pa? Okay, unsaon pag-abot sa pansit sa inyong balay gikan sa ako ang point of production.
Ano, ma'am? Drivers, ma'am.
Okay,
Delivery.
the transportation, or we call it logistics, or the physical transfer of goods from the point of production to the point of consumption. Okay, so on the other hand, the macro environment is composed of environment that the company can control, no, dili ma-control sa company, pero affected po sa company. Okay, so example of this is the demographic forces. Demographic forces that includes population, occupation of people, sex and gender, lifestyle. So, muna siya tinatawag na demographic. Okay. Next is economic factor. This is refers to the factor in our economy like stability of the price, rate of inflation, income of people, no? Then technological factor that includes the technology, no, the use of computers and other technology that will help the business. Legal factors naman is refers to the laws and regulations, no, na maka-affect sa ato ang business like kanang labor law, no, kanang balaod para sa mga empleyado, so maka-affect din siya sa ato ang business. Political factor that includes sa government economic agenda no sa atong government. Then geographic factor nga naman kung this refers to the geography no, of the place. So mahakunon ba siya, pwede ba siya maigo og kanang tawag na, pwede ba siya maigo og kanang Baguio, and the cultural factor. So, sa cultural factor that includes kumusta man ang mga tao when it comes to religion, when it comes to socialization, and so on. Okay? So number two is identifying the opportunity. So entrepreneur is encouraged to understand the difference between challenges and opportunity. So i-identify na to ang opportunity and make sure na ang opportunity na itong na-identify is not a challenge. Kaya kung challenge na siya, murag problem na siya nga na-encounter nimo, dili yun siya opportunity. So opportunity can come with personal experience, okay? Or observation nato. Now, example, are you familiar with credit card? Anyone? Are you familiar with credit card? Hello? Kailan pa mo credit card? Kailan mo credit card?
Yes po.
And do you know how credit card started? Do you know how credit card started? Hello?
Dili, ma'am.
Okay, so the credit card started when a wealthy and businessman in the United States of America, nagkaon siya sa isa ka restaurant. And it so happened, wala siya dalang cash. Okay? So, buti na lang, kay ilado siya, so pwede ra ipahabol ang iyahang payment. What if dili siya ilado? No? So, it could be it could be na maulawan siya kung dili siya ilado. So, because of that, nakahuna-huna siya og kanang create o nakahuna siya og create og credit card para ma-avoid niya to nga situation. Okay, so from that personal experience, so nakahuna-huna siya og opportunity, and that is the use of credit card. Okay? Then developing the opportunity. So after identifying the opportunity, we have to develop the opportunity. So this is now the time na atuan ng tanawon ang opportunity and adapt ang opportunity, and we will be able to identify our target market. Okay? Then evaluating the opportunity. So we have to screen and evaluate the opportunity. So this is the most critical one because there is possibility na dili nato ma-evaluate og tarong ang opportunity. Okay? So these are the questions for evaluation. So kung product and service, ang ato ang questions for evaluation is unsay description sa product or service. Okay? How the product is differentiate. Kung saan nimo pag-differentiate ang imong product from the existing product. Okay? And purpose and the need it fills. So, what competitive advantage or benefit the product have? Unsay na ang sa imong product nga wala sa uban. Then, what is the required customer care support? So, naabay customer care support or kanang mga common na ginatawag nato na kuan kanang after sales services. Okay. Then, what is the company able to produce product and supply, that require after-care services? So, how about market opportunities? So, what are the questions? Okay, so first we have, where is the market demand? Okay. What is the target market? It's generic, and is it generic? Pag may ganita og generic market, kanang true to all. Pag may ganita og niche, market niche, kanang specified. Kani nga product para lang ni sa mga athletes. So market niche tawag ana niya. So maghimo ko og sapatos na para lang sa mga athlete. So, market niche. Pag may kong generic market, maghimo kong sapatos para sa tanan. That is generic. Okay? So, industry characteristic. So like growth rates, change, and the entry barrier. So ang growth rate kana bang unsa ka pas ba ang ang growth sa industry, and entry barriers kana bang kung musulod ko ani nga industry, let's say pansit nga negosyo, daghan nagpansit sa tagom, kung musulod ko na ba ko entry barriers kana bang possible na mga um, babag para makasulod ko sa industry, para maka-join ko as pansit supplier. Okay, so what market share can the product reasonably expect today? Okay, then timing and length of window of opportunity. So ang timing, unsa man kadugaya ang kani siyang opportunity available. Mura ba og ang opportunity for online selling and deliveries hangtod kanus siya. Pagbalik ba sa pandemic, mawala na po siya. Okay, so na possibility, no? Okay, and then we have, and then we have what competition exists in this market. So, unsa ang competition? Substitute, how big is their turnover? And accessible to desired distribution channel. Okay, so costing and pricing. How much will it cost to develop product and commercialize it? Na bang pila ba'y magasto na ako pag i-develop na ako ni siya na product? Okay, pag ibaligya na ako ni siya na product, pila ako magasto? Okay, asa ko mangita og funds? Okay, is it from loan, bank loan? Is it from my savings? How do pricing cost and economies of scale compare with its competitor? Kana bang unsa man akong pricing compare sa akong competitor, I am the highest or the lowest? Cost and economies of scale. Economies of scale is when kana bang you produce more na makakunong niya ka sa expenses. Mura ba, nangumpra kag 5 ka karton, nimpliti ka og 50 pesos. Nangumpra kag isa lang ka karton, nimpliti gihapon ka og 50 pesos. So in that case, asa diha dapita ang makonsider nato nga na ay economies of scale? Anyone? Palado. Asa dapita nga natay makonsider as economies of scale? Hello? Okay, asa dihang dapita ang makonsider nato nga economies of scale? Katong nangumpra og 5 ka karton ni pretty 50 pesos o nangumpra isa ka karton lang ni pretty og 50 pesos. What do you think?
Atong una, ma'am.
Okay, sige. Very good. Okay, so how easy it is to acquire equipment, skills, and other inputs required? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, natanaw ko. Then, profitability. Where is the money to be made in this activity? Okay. Okay, so what the return on investment be accepted? Okay, what is the payback period? Pag mayroon ka nito og payback period, mao ni siya ang kanabang time na ang katong gi-invest nimo mabawi nimo. Okay, like for example, nagpabuhat ka o apartment, nigasto ka 1 million. Pila ka tuig bago nimo makuha og balik ang 1 million. Okay, so mo ni siya atong ginatawag na payback period. Okay? So pila ka tuig sa mga renta dito sa apartment na mabawi nimo balik imong 1 million. And that is what we call as the payback period. So what are the cash flow patterns? Okay, and the source of working capital. Cash flow meaning the cash inflow and the cash outflow. Cash inflow katong mosulod in terms of sales and income. Outflow katong mogawas in terms of expenses. Okay, so then capital requirement. How much capital, operating expense, and assets is required to start? So, pila man itong gikinahanglan para makasugod ta sa ang pansit nga negosyo? Do we need 50,000? Do we need 10,000? So, what are the long-term capital needs? Kana bang ang long-term capital needs, diri ni siya because kana bang nagahuna-huna ta for possible expansion in the future. So how much of the required capital is secured and where will interest come from? Okay, so what securities are available to guarantee the required funds? So is there a list of potential funders in case the funders withdraw their capital? Kana bang kani si funders mo ni sila katong nagabutang og investment or capital sa ato ang business. Okay. Then, what risk? No issues and risks. What risk, either real or perceived, are inherent with the product and services? Mura ba, going to pansit business, unsa man kaya ang risk nga naa sa pansit nga business? Naabay risk? Maris lang siguro siya kung wala mo kaon ng pansit, right? Okay, so industry-based risk. Okay, so nabay possibility nga mag-decline. Okay, ang risk sa pansit. So, ang risk lang siguro sa pansit kung kanang daghan na kaayo ang nagmag-manufacture sa pansit or na ay maka-discover o mag-introduce og pansit sa market na dili mapanos within 1 month. So, something like Are there plans for surviving the death of the lead entrepreneur? So, naabay ka na bang plano of succession na kung si tag-iya, si entrepreneur mamatay, kinsay magpuli sa iyaha din. Unreliable forecast, inadequate cash flow, then inability to grow with the demand or cope the shrinking sales and supplier and value chain management. Number 5 is we have to evaluate the team. So a team with strong skill can pursue opportunity better. So after evaluating an opportunity, it is essential to check on people who will make the idea into reality. So this is about focus. Is the founder really entrepreneur? Okay, bent or building a company. Okay, or does the entrepreneur have some experience? Okay, do you really like this product? Now, anong importante kayo ni siya? Guys, because if you go into business, you make sure that you are very knowledgeable of the business you are or you want to engage to. Okay, kung dili gani, posibleng mailad rata sa ato ang mga empleyado. Okay, so that's the team necessary, have the necessary selling and closing skills. Okay, then nabay selling skills ng entrepreneurial team. Okay, so management who will work full-time sa atong management. Kinsay mo work part-time. So, kinsay competitive advantage sa atong mga managers. Okay, and so on. Okay, and ownership. So, critical decision about ownership and equity split. Okay, are members committed to this? Does owner have enough financial capital for required own contribution? So, that's it. Okay, any questions so far? Clarification? Anyone? Any questions so far? Anybody?
No,
Question? So wala. So any question regarding sa kuan? Palihog ko, if you have question regarding sa inyong quiz, sa inyong exam, and so on. Okay, so na ako'y upload na quizzes sa Quiver. So please answer it. I-download to na ko karon at exactly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? So, palihog ko. And then, I would like you to share this one. Sige, ang sa'yo nakita ninyo. Sa'yo nakita ninyo. Hello? Ha? Sa'yo nakita?
Attendance po ba mga scores po?
So, this is downloaded from the Quiver, Antipala. Nasa Antipala. Your name is highlighted. So, palihog ko ani imuhang pangalan day, imuhang Quiver account, palihog ko edit into using uppercase. Okay, Antipala.
Okay po, ma'am.
Asi also, Miss Asi.
Ma'am?
Paki-edit
Yes po,
sa
ma'am.
ang name using uppercase. Kailan man kaon sa uppercase?
Okay, ma'am. Yes po,
Okay,
ma'am.
Iskabusa. Anong duha man ni kay Iskabusa na adere? Ay, Iskabusa din asa. So Iskabusa na si Iskabusa. Iskabusa. Wala. Escobedo na si Escobedo. Wala po. Kaya why ni Tingo. Gutib. Gutib. Wala si Gutib. Okay. Inderio.
Yes, ma'am.
Palihog kong edit day ha using uppercase. Monteron na si Monteron.
Okay, ma'am.
Monteron
Yes,
na
ma'am.
Kasi problema sa imong pangalan Monteron. Unsay pangalan, unsay problema sa imong pangalan?
Ay, nay kama, ma'am.
Unsay nay kama? Tanawa daw na tama ba na imong gibuhat? Sige daw, Waban, si Waban. Okay, Waban, kindly tell Monteron unsay problema sa iyang pangalan. Okay. Ano man na siya Monteron?
Ako ra nang i-edit, ma'am.
Okay, unsa may problema ana di ay?
Pag ano siguro na ako, ma'am, pagbuta na ako dito, nauna na ako akong name. Tapos iwit ang last name.
Pangalan sa pangalan, apelyido sa apelyido. Okay, so I hope that is very basic no para sa inyo. Lianto, si Lianto. Okay, Mantilia also. Okay, Mantilia. Perez.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, Rin.
Okay po, ma'am.
Okay, and Simpson. So, ang uban is wala pa sa Quiver. So, kung wala mo sa Quiver, how can you answer the quizzes? Okay, so please answer the quizzes now. Ako ang i-download ang results sa quizzes after ay pagka alas 2. Okay? Wala na? Okay, so if wala na, I am waiting for the result of your quiz. Yes, Carido?
Ma'am, ang sa katong big picture, gani ma'am, katong activity 3, di ba naman kayo? So ma'am, dili ko mo gawas, ma'am, dili siya makita, ma'am.
Sige, check na po sa ito.
So, ma'am,
Okay, some more? Some more? Yes, Barbarona?
Ma'am, about sa exam po, ma'am ba? Pila ka items po naman?
60.
Ay, okay po, ma'am.
Okay. Wala na? Okay,
Ma'am,
wala na.
ma'am.
Ha?
About po sa activity, ma'am, apilan pa ni ang in-actual, ma'am, ang Q&A.
Ang Q&A, walay labot. Okay,
Ma'am.
yes. Yeah. Okay, what else? Wala na? Okay, so I'm waiting for the result of your quiz. Okay, bye-bye everyone.